Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. Returning it from the 4. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to him. Broke through the tackle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on first. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Young on the play action. Headed out right. Taken in by Smith. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Chris Braswell there for the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Running once more with Brooks. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shotgun snap now to Young. Throw complete to Williams. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going for it, Young. He's got it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them Well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Buccaneers add another DB. 3rd down coming up. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Out of the gun, Young. Escapes out to the left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Going with Irving here. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's going deep. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 10 now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
A lot of grass ahead. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Neither side separating much so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. On first down, here comes Brooks. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Young working from the gun. The throw is caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Here's Brooks. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
So now, here's third and goal. From the pistol, it's Young. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They could bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone. Looking to throw, Young. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 13-0 lead. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's get 2.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Irving on the inside give. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. And they're going for this. Taking a deep shot here. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Young looking to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now Young. Gets this one to Harrison. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
That's caught for the first. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Panthers trying to add to their lead. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. And he gets in, touchdown. The Panthers Panthers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 11. It's second and 21 at the 19-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Complete over the middle. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Dive in and he gets his hands underneath for the catch.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
Here comes Bryce Behringer to handle the fourth down punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. He manages 13 on this punt return. And it's going to be Panthers football. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Young on first and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
A second down throw for Young. He's on the move. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. Here's Young to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now it's Young. Launches one deep downfield. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He stays up. Catch made by Bucky Irby. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down with that play, that check down, taking some...
Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And the Panthers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Running the toss here to Brooks. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
They'll come up 1st and 10. On the give, it's Brooks. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Finds Sanders. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him.
And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. Races past midfield. Has room down the left sideline. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. All right, Brock, let's see. Let's see if this is able to provide a little spark, because their offense just hasn't been able to consistently provide their own so far this game.
Yeah, a little spark, a little charge, a little juice, a little bit of energy. He wouldn't be denied trying to do what he can to jolt this team.
Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, it's Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Hands off here for Brooks. Escapes a defender. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Young on the play action. Fires right away, but incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now a give to Brooks. Stiff arm success. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
On the ground, Brooks. And defenders are there to get him at the line. T.J. Tampa there on the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap now to Young. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Going with Brooks on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. Touchdown, Carolina. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 now. Finds McConkey. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Bucs have it to begin the 4th, and this game, whew, it has been a nightmare for them so far. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll throw it again. He finds McConkey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 38. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing a 4th down. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. They connect for the first. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought it stalled out is going to carry on. They go play action on first. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Has him on a quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. He'll throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. Ball on the right hash, the disc coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Now this is picked up inside the 35.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Chased out to his right. Fits it through the middle. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Jake Elliott on now to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. This one finds Irving. Breaks it. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Back to throw now. Irving hauls it in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down, ball at the 36. On the give, this is Irving. And he'll be stopped after getting this down to the 31. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. They fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's the give to Irving. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Once again, Irving. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. His only previous one thus far was blocked. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in.